Have you ever noticed something strange? Someone who used to talk to you every day suddenly becomes distant. They reply late. They avoid conversations. And sometimes they completely disappear. So what really happens? Why do people suddenly start ignoring you? Psychology actually has some surprising answers. Part 1. The familiarity effect. One reason is something called the familiarity effect. At the beginning of any connection, everything feels exciting. New conversations, new interactions, new emotions. But as time passes, the brain slowly gets used to that person. And when something becomes too familiar, the brain stops releasing the same level of excitement. This doesn't always mean the person dislikes you. Sometimes the brain simply stops feeling the novelty it once did. And when excitement fades, attention can fade too. Part 2. The power balance. Another psychological reason is related to power dynamics. In social psychology, attention is a form of power. When someone realizes that you are always available, always replying instantly, always initiating conversations, they may begin to step back. Not necessarily because they hate you, but because distance can create control. When someone gives less attention, it often makes the other person chase more, and suddenly the balance of attention changes. Part 3. Emotional overload. Sometimes the reason is much simpler. People ignore others when they feel emotionally overwhelmed. Stress, work pressure, personal problems, or mental exhaustion can make someone withdraw from communication. Instead of explaining everything, they choose silence. Because explaining emotions requires energy. And when someone feels mentally drained, silence feels easier. Unfortunately, the person being ignored often thinks they did something wrong, even when the real reason has nothing to do with them. Part 4. Loss of emotional interest. Another possibility is emotional detachment. Human feelings change more often than people admit. Someone who once felt strong interest may slowly lose that emotional connection. But many people avoid direct confrontation. So instead of saying their feelings have changed, they reduce communication little by little. Less messages, less effort, less attention, until the distance becomes obvious. Final insight. Psychology shows that silence is rarely meaningful. Sometimes it reflects changing emotions. Sometimes it reveals hidden power dynamics. And sometimes it simply shows that someone is going through their own struggles. But one important thing to remember is this: being ignored doesn't always mean you are the problem. Often, it simply means the situation or the connection has changed. Understanding human psychology helps you see people more clearly. And the more you understand human behaviors, the harder it becomes for others to confuse or manipulate you. If you enjoy learning about psychology and hidden human behaviors, subscribe to TyPsycho for more insights into the human mind.